Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for joining me. Welcome back to N.A.A. Bull Talk. I have some Knicks content for you guys today, and I'm going to be talking about two Knicks players that I think will have bounce back seasons in 2020, 2021. So let's get to it. But before we get into the video, guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate all of you who have been showing support. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, turn on my notifications. I will be posting frequently, trying to get about 3 to 5 videos up every week. So you guys liking the videos and show me that you guys like what I'm putting out. It's going to motivate me to do more, and I really appreciate it, guys. Now back to the video. Before I talk about the two Knicks that I think will have bounce back seasons this year, I got to give an honorable mention to RJ Barrett. Some consider his rookie year to be a letdown. I don't. He averaged 14.3 points a game, the most that a Knicks rookie has averaged since Patrick Ewing. And I think he's gonna have a good year this year. But I won't consider it to be a bounce back because I don't consider his rookie season to be a letdown. He was playing like his true self late February, early March. You really saw who RJ Barrett was, and I expect to see that all season this year. However, in my opinion, it's not a bounce back year because he didn't have a disappointing rookie season. The first guy that I think will have a bounce back season for the Knicks this year is Kevin Knox. Last year, the Knicks loaded their front court in free agency. They signed Julius Randle, Taj Gibson, Bobby Portis, Marcus Morris, and also guys like Bullock and Wayne Ellington that saw time at small forward. Marcus Morris got the start over Kevin Knox to begin the season, and that really must have shook Kevin Knox's confidence because he just didn't play like himself all season long. His rookie year, he looked pretty good. He was very up and down. He wasn't very efficient. I think he only shot like 38% from the field, something like that. But he had good stretches. I remember December of 2018, he won Rookie of the Month. But like I said, his second year, his confidence was definitely shot due to not starting to begin the season. And even after Marcus Morris was traded, Mo Harkless came back in the deal, and Mo Harkless was the starting small forward for the Knicks for the rest of the season. Even when they had nothing to play for, they still weren't starting Kevin Knox, and that definitely had to have an effect on Kevin Knox's play. His minutes went from 29 per game to 18 per game in his second year. His efficiency was terrible. I think that Tom Thibodeau is going to help Kevin Knox a lot. He's been raving about him in all his training camp interviews. You can even see in the first couple preseason games that Kevin Knox is playing with a lot more energy, and he's doing the little things right. His shot might not be falling all the time, but he's taking smarter shots. He's playing with a lot more energy on the court, and you see the other guys are feeding off of his energy. Kevin Knox's struggles in the NBA haven't been due to a lack of talent, because he has the talent, he has the size. It's all mental. He's taken bad shots, a lot of bad shots his first 2 years, and he didn't really have a coach that believed in him. But now it seems like he has a coach that believes in him that's gonna emphasize him taking better shots, and I think that's gonna result in Kevin Knox really coming into his own this year. Another guy that I think is gonna bounce back for the Knicks this year is Dennis Smith Jr. His first 2 years in the league, he showed a lot of potential. His third year, last season, he really fell off. He was dealing with some back injuries, and also his stepmother passed away. He was dealing with some other off-the-court issues, and it really seemed to mess with him. He didn't look like he was all there when he was out on the court, and that resulted in his minutes being dropped to about 15, 16 minutes a game, and his production was just terrible. He didn't really do anything to help the Knicks win. And then when Fizdale was fired and Mike Miller became the interim head coach, he was just trying to win games. He didn't care about the development of the young guys. He was starting Elfrid Payton over Ntilikina and Dennis Smith Jr. But reports out of training camp this season are saying that the Knicks coaching staff is very impressed with Dennis Smith Jr. And throughout the first couple preseason games, he's been the first guard off the bench. As Thibodeau has been stating in his interviews, he wants to get out, he wants to push the pace, he wants the team to run up and down the court, score on the fast break. And Dennis Smith Jr. might be the Knicks' best option to do that. I don't expect him to start. I expect Elfrid Payton to get the nod opening night. But be aware of Dennis Smith Jr. possibly taking that starting point guard spot away from Elfrid Payton because of how well he's going to fit in Tom Thibodeau's system. And I know the Knicks' point guard room is crowded with Elfrid Payton, Frank Ntilikina, Dennis Smith Jr., Emmanuel Quickley, and possibly even Austin Rivers. But a lot of those guys can play off the board at the two guard. So I think a lot of those guys are going to have opportunities to play, and Dennis Smith Jr. could definitely stand out from that group with his athleticism and his ability to push the pace on offense. If he does that, I expect a big year from Dennis Smith Jr. That's all for the video, guys. Those are the two Knicks that I think will have bounce back seasons in 2020, 2021. But I want to know what you guys think. Who do you guys think will bounce back for the Knicks this year? Comment down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to become a member of N.A.A. Ball Talk. Turn on my post notifications. I'm going to be trying to put out 4 to 5 videos every week. And if you guys enjoyed this video right here, give it a thumbs up. It shows me that you guys are enjoying the content I'm putting out, and it's going to motivate me to do more videos just like this one. Thank you all for watching, and like always, stay safe.